I'm Colonel Christopher Williams, Commander of the South Carolina Highway Patrol. As conversations continue across our country about police conduct and procedures, our goal within the South Carolina Highway Patrol is to foster an environment of transparency and partnership with the communities we serve. Our mission is simple: to save lives and reduce collisions on our roadways by curtailing dangerous driving behaviors through proactive and impartial enforcement of our state's traffic laws. As we meet this mission, we want you, the motoring public, to feel confident that if you are stopped by a South Carolina State Trooper, you will be treated fairly and with respect. That is why we want you to understand what you can expect if you are stopped by a state trooper in South Carolina, and what you can do if that traffic stop does not meet our high standards of selfless service, integrity, and responsibility. I've asked 2 of our state troopers to take you through what a typical traffic stop may look like.
I'm Trooper Pye with the South Carolina Highway Patrol. I'm here to talk with you today about traffic stops, including why we conduct them and what you can expect if you are pulled over by a South Carolina State Trooper for a traffic violation.
We recognize that being pulled over can be stressful, so we want to offer a few tips that will help this process go smoothly, both for you and the trooper. So we're going to take you through the process of a traffic stop.
A trooper may stop a vehicle for any number of traffic violations, from speeding to distracted driving. While the individual situations may be different, all those stops have one thing in common: traffic stops cannot be made at random. They must be based on reasonable suspicion or probable cause. For example, a driver weaving erratically in and out of traffic or exceeding the posted speed limit. A trooper who is initiating a traffic stop will activate the patrol car's blue lights and possibly the siren. If you're being pulled over, remain calm, reduce your speed to indicate your cooperation, then find the nearest and safest place to stop. Avoid pulling over on the side of a bridge or to the left side of the roadway. We recommend pulling onto the right shoulder so that your vehicle is safely out of the flow of traffic or into a parking lot. While we appreciate that drivers want to have the required documentation ready when a trooper approaches, seeing someone make swift or sudden movements inside the vehicle can raise safety concerns for the trooper. So, after you have been pulled over, keep your hands where they are visible to the trooper at all times and wait for the trooper's instructions. You should remain in your vehicle during the traffic stop unless the trooper requests for you to exit the vehicle. The trooper will approach your vehicle on the driver's side or the passenger side. When the trooper approaches your vehicle, keep in mind that the side of the roadway can be noisy with traffic, so troopers may speak louder than normal to make sure you can hear them. Troopers will identify themselves by name and inform the driver of the reason for the traffic stop. You will then be asked to display your driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance. South Carolina law requires motorists to present their driver's license when requested by law enforcement. State law allows the drivers to present their proof of insurance on an electronic mobile device instead of a card. The trooper will not touch your phone or take it away from you, but may write down the information to verify it. If you have a concealed weapons permit or if you have a weapon in the car, let troopers know this immediately after they make contact with you and inform them of the weapon's location. You should present your CWP to them along with any other required documents. Most traffic stops end with either a warning or a citation. More severe traffic offenses, such as driving under the influence, reckless driving, or driving under suspension, may require an arrest. If you are issued a citation, the trooper will inform you of your court date, where and how you can pay any fines, and any other information pertinent to the violation, and at this time will return your license, registration, and proof of insurance. The trooper will then ask if you have any questions. If a trooper suspects that you are driving under the influence, you may be asked to perform a series of field sobriety tests. If contraband is suspected, there may be some cases where the troopers will conduct a search of the vehicle. Again, this must be based on reasonable suspicion. Whether it is a citation, an arrest for DUI, or another criminal offense, you may not agree with the enforcement action taken by the trooper, but please remember that the side of the roadway is not a safe place to dispute a ticket. Every person who is cited for a traffic violation is given a court date on which they can go before a judge and present their case.
I hope this traffic stop simulation has been helpful information for you. I urge you to share and discuss this video with your family, friends, and community. While being stopped for a traffic violation can be a stressful experience, I want to reiterate that you should expect to be treated with courtesy, fairness, and respect. If you are concerned that our troopers have not met that standard during a traffic stop, you may call Star HP and ask to speak with a trooper supervisor. You may also file a formal complaint online at scdps.sc.gov. We must work together to make our highways safer. We urge you to obey the traffic laws in South Carolina, drive safely, and if you are stopped for a violation of law, keep these tips in mind. Thank you and stay safe, South Carolina.